Hello guys, welcome back to our video. So today we're doing an Unreal Engine tutorial. In this Unreal Engine tutorial, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a shotgun line trace blueprint. As you can see, the gun that comes with the starter content shoots like projectiles. Yes. Instead, we are going to be making like bunch of line traces randomly spread out when you shoot the gun instead of shooting like a single projectile. First, let's open the BP underscore rifle over here, and you go to on fire projectile. Rename this to on fire gun because now we are not shooting projectiles. Let me organize this and let me rename the command to shoot gun. Then we remove all of this over here, delete that, even delete this too, and now we do a for loop over here. For loop means that it would repeat things as many times as you like. As you write, first you write here 1 so that it repeats it properly, and you type 10 like that, and now it will repeat 10. If you leave it as 0 like that, it will repeat 11 times, because this for loop in Unreal Engine is a bit weird. Now we get forward vector, I think. Yes, get forward vector and do line. Wait, I don't have any space left. Wait, line trace by channel, this one. Yes, we bring this back a bit, and let's do the draw debug type for duration so that we can see the actual line, the line traces that are being projected on the world. And as you can see here, we get world location. Oops, spelling mistake. Get world location like that, and we add this, and let me bring this back a bit and do times over here and change this to convert pen to a float. So this would do stuff over here. Let me change this back because I don't know why it returned back to a vector. And let's promote a variable and call this range, like that. Okay, right now I'm gonna explain what I just made over here. First of all, it gets the forward vector and the location of the camera. Forward vector means the direction the camera is looking at. The direction is the direction. So now it multiplies it by the range. The range I'm gonna be setting it. Let me compile this to, like, I don't know, 2000, or let me do something simple and just type in 1000. 1000 means like 10 meters. After it gets the direction here multiplied by the range, it adds that to the world location and gives us the end and the start. So let me show you what happened over here. Now when I take this and shoot, okay, I forgot something and blew my ears off. As you can see, we're doing a for loop, and we just played this sound like 10 times. So instead, I'm gonna be removing this and putting this after the loop is done, because this literally blew my eardrums. Okay, now much better. As you can see, if I grab this and shoot, it shoots like 10 line traces in one location, directly the same place. In order to make it like it's a shotgun, instead of just all going in straight line, we are going to, let me make some space over here, and as you can see, add, or you know what, bring this back like that, add a new pen, and this pen you split it, and let me move this down. You go and get like random float in range, and we type and create a new variable called spread and make this a float. This will determine how spread the shots are in radius. So I'm gonna type, I don't know, spread of 100. 100 means 1 meter, in 1 meter radius, that's what's called. Okay, you drag this out and attach this to the max, and here multiply it by -1. This is really important. You need to multiply by -1 in order for it to do it properly. And now, as you can see, if I try to do this, all of them are going on the same node over here. If I try to shoot again, it's not working properly. It's still in a straight line. It's just in a sideways direction. So instead, I'm gonna be doing this. You copy paste all of these three. We can make a function, but right now I'm just gonna do this just so that you know what are they doing properly. And now we did this, and we can just grab this and shoot. And now, as you can see, there is like a shot effect over here. Let me reduce the range because the range is really high. It's like 10 meters. Let me reduce to 5 meters. See, it shoots like a shotgun now. Now that we made our line trace channels over here, now let me make it so that it pushes the things over here, the cubes. So in order to do that, let me go to the projectile blueprint and steal some of the code. We get all of that. We get add impulse at location. Just copy these two only. Copy it and bring it over here. Or not, remove this too, because this would get the location of the rifle. We don't need that. So as you can see in the line trace, we do break, and that's a lot of things. But don't worry, we will not use it all. We're just gonna attach the impact point. You can attach the location, but I'm going to do this because why not? And the impulse here is we need to get the direction here. As you can see, you see the get forward vector over here. You drag that out and multiply this, convert this to, or attach this to over here to impulse, convert the value to float, and promote. Let me like type 10 or something, I don't know, and let me promote the variable, yes. And we're gonna do impulse strength per hit. As you can see, it shoots like 10 at once, 10 line traces. I made the value here 10 because it's really small. It might like throw the cube into oblivion or something. As you can see, I'm getting an error because I haven't attached the target. The target is hit component. Now we need to check if it's simulating physics because it will show many errors. Is simulating physics like that? And here we go. We do branch and attach this. You don't need to make a bone name or stuff. Just attach the component here, simulating, to this branch. And now if I compile, this should work. Maybe it's a bit too weak. Let me try. Okay, there's tons of errors. I got like a bunch of errors because as you can see, this one is a line trace and not a physics collision. So we need to also check if it actually hits something, because it's gonna execute even if it didn't hit anything. We do it like this. We add a branch and attach blocking hit to this. Also, let me increase the impulse strength per hit so that it gets stronger. And now it's like 10 times stronger. If I go grab this, still nothing's going on. The reason it was not being pushed is because that I have left it as 100. It needs to have like a huge number. I don't know, let me give it like 100,000. And let's check again. Yes, now it works. It's a bit too strong right now because I increased like way too much. Here, 10,000 is better. You can also, instead of doing add impulse to at location, you can instead go like if it hits like a an NPC or a player, another player, you can get its health and like damage the other thing. So for example, if like there's a, I don't know, a player cast to first person character, let's assume. Imagine if this has health and there is a function called damage player. We do damage player, and it would damage it based on whatever you input. Right now, there is no health system in this default first-person character. It's gonna take a while for me to add it, so I'm not gonna make it in this video. Also here, let me promote this to variable, and let me type here shrapnels. I don't know how to spell it. Shrapnels. Shrapnel count, yes. Here. This is the amount of like small shrapnels to shoot from a shotgun. Let me compile this so that it shows. You can increase all the way to 100. Still would work, see? It's a lot, but it's as you can see, that's how it is. I'm gonna put a 16, much better. And we forgot something over here. We need to change this. As you can see, play sound at location. I forgot one more thing over here. You will get actor location. This would, because the sound over here, play sound at location will play the sound at 000. So you have to put it at a get actor location because it would spawn the sound at a different place. Oh yes, I can spam it. Yes. Let me try to do that too. We can just do this. Do once. Let me make some space over here. This place is a bit of a mess. Now we did do once. You can also make this and just add a delay over here to how many seconds, so basically the duration is how much time it would take for it so that you can shoot again. I'm gonna put this as 0.5. 0.5 I think it's a bit slow. Let me see. Compile and save, and let's see over here. This is still fast, but it's still good right now. And here we go. I think this number is perfect, 0.65. I can't spam the shots, but it shoots in a proper rate. So now I think that's all for this video. Hopefully guys learned something or actually made use of my tutorial. And see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.